Welcome Rasmus Ørskov from Denmark, who won the 4th race here at Narromine in club class. Welcome to Narromine, Ørskov.
Thank you.
Rasmus, have you ever been to Narromine before?
I've never been to Narromine before. No.
But you have flown in Australia before?
Yeah, I've been in Australia 2 times before.
Yeah, but never in competition?
No, that was only for fun.
Only for fun,
Yeah.
Right, very good.
Still flying.
Yeah, okay. But you've flown in quite a few World Championships for Denmark before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in 2018, I won a gold medal, and in 2014, I got a bronze medal in Finland.
In Finland, in what classes?
Both was club class.
Both was club class. Yeah, great. And what glider are you flying here?
I'm flying an ASW20.
Uh-huh.
So the same glider, same type of glider that I used to fly also back home.
Right, okay. Yeah, so very familiar. And so tell us a little bit about your flight yesterday. How did that go?
It went very well.
Mm-hmm.
The first part of the flight was in blue sky, not going very fast. But then I kind of pushed a little bit further than everybody else in the first sector. Yeah. And then got a pretty good climb back in the clouds. And finally I got kind of a cloud street, going very fast at the last part of the flight. Yeah. And made it back on time.
Yeah, I thought that yesterday it was a little bit, that perhaps club class had the most difficult task because the other 2 classes had racing tasks. Yeah. Which means you just go where you're told to go. Yeah. But yesterday you had to choose to make the best use of distance and speed.
Yes.
And so what was your thinking about the weather forecast and the way that would work out for you?
Actually, I like the assigned area task that we had yesterday. Most of the time I think I have an advantage when we do that kind of task because you need to make more decisions. But then again, I did not believe that the first area was in the right area, but it was the same for everybody. But we have to push quite far out in the blue before heading back to the clouds.
Yeah, and so what was your strategy to go to the far end of the second sector?
Yes, actually my strategy was to go at the far end of the first sector, but that was not really possible. So I had to change my strategy when we were up there. And then, of course, I had to go at the far end to the last 2 areas to not be home too early.
Yeah, and what was the total distance you did?
Oh, I can't remember actually.
You can't remember?
I can't remember.
I forgot to look it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up last night.
But the speed was around 122 kilometers.
Yes, which was very fast for club class.
Yeah.
And so how did you find the day? Because it looked like there was not a homogeneous sky, that there was 2 air masses colliding, and it was producing different types of clouds, and there was even wave above the top of it. Yeah. Did you experience, crashing wave down on top of you, or?
We didn't experience any wave. We just below the clouds all the time and flying the thermals, but I saw the clouds, the waves above. But then the tricky part was that we had blue sky in the first part of the flight, and then very high cloud base at the last of the flight, up to 4,000 meters. Yeah. So it was really good, really strong climbs also when we came back to the clouds.
Okay, so you just climbed up to cloud base and then sped off.
Yeah, and then trying to follow the lines of clouds, the cloud streets. That was working pretty well.
Yeah, okay, so all in all, it was actually a very good day for you.
It was. I was actually not thinking it was going that well because of the first part of the task, but the second part was going very well.
Okay, good. And where's your home club in Denmark?
It's in the middle of Jutland, the main country, and that's also where I live, where I've been most of my life.
Okay, so you've got ocean on both sides, or sea on both sides.
Yes.
So you've got sea breezes coming in from both sides and from the top.
Exactly. Yeah. So we fly in the middle. It's not possible to have this kind of tasks. If you would have that in Denmark, it would cover all over Denmark and even the ocean. So it's not possible to have this kind of long distances where you're flying, one way, that far away. We can't do that in Denmark. We have long tasks still, but a lot of turn points in the middle of the country.
Right. Okay. And do you do a lot of flying in Germany or Sweden or both, or?
Not really. We have a lot of airspace too that you don't have here. Yeah. So it's not easy to really cross borders. But from some time we do it. We fly to Germany, but that's not really often. Yeah,
but I mean, I guess you fly a lot of competitions.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I travel a lot and flying a lot of competitions around Europe. I was also doing the Europeans this summer in Europe, in Poland. So I've been flying in most of the countries in Denmark, in Europe, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Great. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on your win yesterday, Rasmus. And we hope to see you back here during the competition.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.